Hello everyone, hello. I had a little bit of a holiday hiatus, spending some time with the family, getting ready to partake in feastings and gift exchanges and gift receiving and just conjuring up stresses for the new upcoming year. Anyways, I hope all of your Decembers have gone pretty good thus far. 2015 is in about 3 days or so, 3-4, give or take a couple hours here and there. Anyways, I will be attempting to play Dragon the game. It's still in the alpha stages, meaning that there are still some patches and some glitch fixes and some new content, every here and then, that they give out. This game is available on Steam, and I will try to put a link to their, store page and in the description below. Anyways, it's early access right now, and a friend of mine gifted it to me about a day ago. Bless their heart. Anyways, I have tried playing this game earlier, and I clicked the dragon's button here, which I guess once you have more content, you can choose between several types of dragons. I have no idea. Anyways, I clicked it, and there was no exit button, and I had to exit the game entirely, and it was not fun. So I will be playing a new game. And since I already played this before, just a little bit, not too much, I'll be calling this Claire Butts. Alright. And I'm still not all too familiar with the controls. I have some understanding of it. You can fly using the space button, and you can veer using the bottom scroll. Of course, since this game isn't very tablet friendly, I have to use the mouse, the touchpad down here on my laptop. But it's pretty good. I don't have the graphics set up too fancy but it's actually running a lot smoother than I thought it would. Not gonna lie, but it runs a lot smoother than Minecraft. And this is supposed to be an open world massive multiplayer, where I guess you can encounter other players playing as dragons, and you get to harass villagers here and there, attack the wildlife that if you can find it. You can't see it from this altitude from what I've observed in my past couple of dabblings here and there. And it operates using the WASD keys and stuff, but as like I said before, you have to use the scrolling on the bottom in order to steer. Because if you use the A or D, you'll only side strafe, and it's not fun. And I have no idea what this bar up here does. I'm guessing it's some sort of stamina, but it doesn't seem to be impacting me too much. Anyways, to drop down to the ground, you press left control, and I don't think you take fall damage, which is pretty nice. Okay. And to run, you press left shift. So that's pretty cool. Running animation is pretty good, galloping. Kind of the same when you go forward and backwards, though, just kind of looped funnily. You can tell with the tail. Get it? Tail with the tail. Okay. Let me stop. Aside from a few loading things, this is actually pretty cool. Of course, the graphics aren't the greatest because of my computer's limitations that I know so far, but this isn't too bad. And I'll just be roaming around the great natures of wildlife and whatnot. For the longest of times, ever since I was a wee little one, I always wanted a game where I could play as a dragon. I've played other franchises that star dragons like Legend of Spyro. What other ones? Legend of Spyro, in the first 2 games, since Spyro's just a little dragon, you can only glide, and you can't really fly all that much. And even in, what was it, Year the Dragonfly or something? You could only fly in select places, but the flying itself didn't feel as fulfilling as I would have liked it to have. Like here, you can full out fly, you can breathe fire, you can attack things. You have a map on the top right, which I guess shows friendlies and enemies and whatnot. And there's this other game that sort of fueled my desire to play as a full control dragon. It's called War of the Monsters. It's a what do you call it? I just said it a while ago, but I forgot what it's called. It's a third-person fighting game. It's not side-scrolling at all, but you play in these somewhat open-world environments, you know, every stage, like every battle stage. It's pretty big, but they're, you know, they have their barriers because it's explained in the story itself. But there's this character, this dragon character called Raptros, who can fly, you know, but you have a stamina meter and it drains pretty quickly, you know. It wasn't very nice. And there's this other character that could also fly, which was called Praetor, but it's a giant mutated praying mantis, and I hate his special move. He just sends out a massive leech that drains your life, and a friend of mine kept spamming it because they're like these little power orbs where you could like fill that up pretty quickly, and it was just a nuisance. Let's see if I could swim. Okay, and you press left shift while in the air to glide, I guess. Then drop into the water. Okay. Not what I expected, but that's not too bad. Hopefully there isn't like a breathing meter. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. But yeah, I totally recommend the game War of the Monsters. It's available on the PS2, so the graphics are going to be a little dated, but you know, the storytelling's pretty nice. The mechanics are not too shabby, and it's pretty fun to play with like other friends. I think you can play up to 4 people. I'm not entirely sure. I got one of those controller pack things, but it never really worked, and I didn't have the opportunity to like use it. Is that a panda? I can't tell. What are you doing? I'm gonna eat you. Dude, are you standing on me? Yeah, as you can see, not everything's super responsive, but I'm pretty sure, you know, they'll like be fixing stuff from here on out. Anyways, this game is available for about $15 or so. A review said to, you know, maybe hold off on maybe buying it until a complete game is, you know, finally out. But a friend of mine gifted this to me, so I have no choice. It's on a holiday special right now, I believe, for about 20% off, so it'll be, I think, down to 14-ish. So if you're interested, you know, you can like check it out. I think on the forum websites there are like videos of other people that have played this. So you can, you know, throw your 2 cents, or whatever the phrase is that they use nowadays. And I will, you know, check this out further as much as I can. Maybe hopefully get a mouse more quickly because, yeah, this game isn't very tablet compatible. So, yeah, I hope you have a great day. And if it wasn't a great day, then at least have a day, you know, treat yourself to a little something. Drink a little something, eat a little something, sleep as much as you want or as much as you need because you deserve it. And, seasonings. Bye.